plan to convert hotels into permanent housing is the most aggressive action California has ever taken toward ending homelessness.
And it's also leading to lawsuits in cities like Milpitas. In our original series, Project Home, Susie Steimle takes a look at Project Homekey, the state's controversial and rare opportunity to house the homeless.
Across California,
people are really angry about this.
A series of housing decisions are being made in record time.
That's probably the biggest thing, is how fast everything's happening.
Without community consent.
Why didn't the city notify us?
I think my chief concern right now is the lack of public engagement from our community for this project.
It's called Project Homekey, the state's rare opportunity to provide housing for thousands of unhoused Californians during an unprecedented housing crisis coupled with a pandemic. The catch? The money runs out December 30th. It's federal funding from the Coronavirus Aid Relief Fund. So hotel owners can elect to sell their properties to the state, and then those hotels will be turned into housing for the homeless. Neighbors are never consulted.
Well, if things are done in record time, maybe you haven't done the correct research and information gathering that you need in order to make the facility as successful as it needs to be.
In Milpitas, it's led to a lawsuit. More than 4,100 community members have also signed a petition opposing turning the Extended Stay America in Milpitas into permanent housing for 132 homeless people.
This is not how democracy works. I mean, and we said this before, I mean, there's a total lack of transparency, and there's a total lack of representation. We had no voice in any of this.
We should go with the volunteer cities first instead of saying, hey, we're the state of California and we're going to voluntold you.
This is an incredible opportunity.
Ashley Hart McIntyre works for Marin County and is overseeing 3 Homekey applications there, one in San Rafael, Corte Madera, and another in Santa Rosa.
The timelines of this project that have made us do business a little bit differently from how we generally would. We submitted the application without having done that due diligence, with the understanding even with the state that due diligence would happen after the fact.
There are 95 projects under consideration statewide and $600 million up for grabs in this use it or lose it scenario.
So many feel like they weren't included in this process. Do you see why they feel that way?
Absolutely. Like, this is a much faster timeline than we would ever want to do on a project.
There are more than 151,000 unhoused Californians right now. Project Homekey could create nearly 6,000 permanent units of housing if all projects under consideration move forward. Californians have a history of pushing back against homeless shelters or low-income housing projects. That's why the legislature passed a law this summer allowing Project Homekey sites to circumvent local control.
We need local control. We need local control for exactly this. The people went against this project and aren't happy with it because they had no knowledge of it.
So is the process in place for a reason?
Yes, we should do the right thing, but the right thing is to find a workable solution to a complex problem.
Or is process a privilege that Californians simply can't afford during this unprecedented time?
We're in the midst of a pandemic, and this is how the state has recommended that we respond to the pandemic, is by ensuring that some of the most vulnerable people in our communities are housed.
So residents in Milpitas filed both a temporary restraining order and a lawsuit. A judge struck down that temporary restraining order this week, but the lawsuit is still moving forward with a hearing in December. Ken and Liz.
Yeah, I'm wondering, Susie, has community pushback been successful in stopping any of these projects?
Essentially, no, at least not yet. There have been some projects that have not gone forward or have not been successful, like the project in Novato, for example, but that was just because the county couldn't come to terms with the owner of the property over a price. Community pushback hasn't made a difference yet. Not sure if it will.
We'll see. All right. Thank you, Susie. We'll keep sending your stories and ideas to Project Home at CBS.com and see all of Susie's reporting on our website.